shit, guys! Fire our shit!
Well, howdy folks, and welcome back to the garage. Today we're having a look at the just released German Bulldog 90mm variant. Reader's Digest version of this review. I like this tank. It is Hughbert Jass approved. Alright, let's dig into those details. Essentially, this is of course an upgunned version of the Tier 7 American light tank, the M41 Walking Bulldog. The armor profile is identical, the hull showing 25mm frontally, 25mm on the side, and 19mm on the rear. Same story with the turret, showing 25mm for front, sides, and rear, so structurally, this is a regular M41. Story changes with maneuverability though, the numbers showing some significant differences, most notably in the traverse speeds. Whereas my regular M41 has an amazing hull traverse speed of 74 degrees, our German Bulldog shows 64, and that's still pretty good, but that's a big difference. Turret traverse more the same, although not nearly as large a difference, with the regular M41 having 61 degrees of traverse, the German Bulldog having almost 60. So, both traverse speeds are less with the German Bulldog. In my experience thus far, though, it has not shown itself to be a problem whatsoever. Engine power is down from the Tier 7, coming in at 550 horsepower as opposed to 605 horsepower. This will account for the traverse speed differences and a slightly more sluggish acceleration that I feel between the two vehicles. Again, nothing to be alarmed about. It is very workable. I actually liked driving the Tier 8 better than I liked driving the Tier 7. It just felt like I had more control. Now we're moving on to the gun. The top gun on the Tier 7 had an approximate damage per minute of just under 2,400. Characteristics behind this number was a rate of fire of almost 15 rounds per minute and an average damage of 160 hit points with the regular AP, along with 155mm penetration. The upgun 90mm German Bulldog has an approximate damage per minute of 2,520, despite its significantly lower rate of fire at 10.5 rounds per minute. Big story here is that the regular AP will pen 182mm and has an average damage of 240 hit points. This really gives the German Bulldog some sting that its opponents must respect. If that was not quite good enough, you can always load the spicy APCR for 250mm of penetration and 200 hit points of damage. 90mm has a .34 dispersion rating and a nice aiming time of only 3.7 seconds, and gun depression what appears to be about 7 degrees, I'm guessing. Best I could figure out. View range is alright the way I have the tank configured at about 286 meters. Not great, but okay. This alone might keep it from being an excellent sniper, but really that is not the role of a mobile light tank anyway. You're fast, lightweight, and as such your health pool is fairly low at 1,250 hit points, especially when you consider that some of your opponents will have big alpha, especially with HE ammo that will be able to pen you anywhere. Use your mobility to get into good firing positions and cover. Assist your teammates who are already heavily engaged and avoid peek-a-boom situations where you're just trading hit points with the enemy. So, what is all this going to cost? The two bundles in the store break down like this for myself. The first bundle being $62.99 in Canadian funds, which includes a tank, 6 pieces of unlocked equipment, the legendary Cruel Twist camouflage, a garage slot, and 4,000 gold. The second bundle includes the tank, 6 pieces of unlocked equipment, a garage slot, and just 1,000 gold. No camouflage to go with it, and that's got a price tag of $47.99 Canadian. So, guys, I hope this quick review has given you some insight into the tank, and hopefully it will help you decide whether or not you want to spend any hard-earned, real-world currency upon it. Good luck to you. Well, folks, there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. If you really enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments. As well, be sure to visit my social media pages, both on Facebook and Twitter. This is where I post info that, well, not belonging in a video, it's worth taking a look at. I would also like to give a shout out to my Patreon supporters. You folks are making a huge difference for me. If you like what I do and enjoy the community all of us humans are building, please consider supporting the mission via my Patreon page. There are quite a few options with varying levels of support. Maybe one of them will suit you. Links to all things in the video description. Alright folks, thanks very much for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you next time.